Guys, Bitcoin touched the resistance right here from this bigger megaphone pattern, and in today's video guys I want to have a talk with you and show you exactly how you basically could see we were getting rejected from this resistance, or at least that Bitcoin is losing momentum. And I'm also going to share with you guys what I think is going to happen right now with Bitcoin. So guys, let's jump straight into it. Of course, if you are here, smash up that like button, very much appreciated. And I want to start off guys going with the 1 hour time frame and zooming a little bit in on Bitcoin. Then you can see right here we touched the resistance at 26,350. Then we actually came quite aggressively down, and right before we came down right here guys, I actually shared over on Twitter the following, that the momentum is slowing down short term on Bitcoin. Why? And this is very important guys, and I really want every single one of you to understand this. That is because the average funding fee is positive. So not any random funding rate from any random exchange, but the average funding fee is positive. And the take buy sell ratio moving average is coming down. Let me show you how that looks. Here we can see that the funding rates are turning positive. I've been saying also very clearly that I expect the price to go down again once the funding rates turn positive. Because that's just basically how market mechanics works. When everyone is shorting, shorts are actually creating liquidity for upside momentum. And then when everyone is long again, it's creating, or it's actually slowing down that bullish momentum, creating more bearish pressure on the price. And what we can see right here guys is that the yellow line, so I can only do here the show average of the take buy sell ratio, is coming down. So when we started that rally, we could see that this was coming up, because this is showing us that a lot of people are buying Bitcoin with market orders, which is increasing the buying pressure short term. So right now we can see that it is going down, and I've shared this yesterday. We have positive funding. This chart is going down. Most likely exactly at the top guys, we had a reading from the premium index. This was so the 14th of March at 2 o'clock in the midday. Let me have a look. That is so crazy guys. That is exactly this candle. That is the 14th of March at 2 o'clock. That is exactly this candle. So if you just would have opened WhalePortal and you would see, okay, we got positive funding. We got a extreme reading in the premium index, higher than previous ones, but an extreme reading, right? We get the momentum slowing down while in the chart we actually touch resistance. You can be of 80 to 90% sure that the price is coming down. And this is really what I'm telling you guys. Most of you guys, they don't probably understand how you can use WhalePortal, or maybe a lot of you guys are underestimating this platform. But it is actually crazy, really crazy, how much grip you can actually have on the markets by just looking at these charts. And it doesn't mean that every time you are looking at this chart, you will know exactly what's going to happen. No, because sometimes Bitcoin is in limbo. It is not that clear, right? But it also doesn't mean that you have to do something when things are not clear. You can also just step back and wait for that moment to occur. Have that discipline. That's very important as a trader. You don't have to be 24/7 in a trade. Right, so when the situation doesn't look optimal, or you don't feel like you have that grip, don't trade. Let it ride. Wait for the next opportunity. But the amount of grip that WhalePortal gives the trader, the amount of power it gives to the trader, it is ridiculous. Because if you would just look at the price, you could never be that sure. We could see a breakout, right? You never know what is going to happen. But if you look at this structure, you look at the resistance and you look at everything at WhalePortal, so you see like the funding rates are turning positive, which is bearish. We have high reading premium index, which is calling a reversal pattern. We have the momentum coming down right here, is showing that Bitcoin is losing momentum short term. Another higher likelihood for coming down. It just makes it so easy. and there will never be 100% certainty. Okay, so this is just what it is with trading. There will not be 100% certainty, otherwise it isn't trading. Everything in life is about taking risk and outweighing the risk for the reward, right? So that is this too. But if you use this extra dimension of derivatives exchange data and you understand how to implement this in your trading strategy, the edge that you have against other traders in the markets is insane. It's really insane. Most people, they don't know about the take buy sell ratio. I actually don't hear anyone talking about that. The premium index is something I found myself, so I'm pretty positive sure that no one else is talking about this. Funding rates is cool and all, but most people, they look at separate funding rates from exchanges. We are calculating the average funding fee, which is less cloudy, but just gives you the average funding fee. So it gives you a average of multiple exchanges, US dollar Tether collateralized and Bitcoin collateralized. So yeah, it's super. I think that is super good. Open interest can be a great, and I haven't even mentioned open interest, but open interest is a great indicator as well to check whether a rally is doing good or whether we can see a reversal. I've actually written articles about every single chart right here, which you can get here from Learn. And here you can see all the articles where I'm explaining exactly how you can use these metrics. Bitcoin balance on exchanges, open interest. So for example, the open interest, I made a schedule right here, or like an overview, what you basically want to see in order to be bullish or bearish. So yeah, I would highly recommend every single one of you to read this, because the last days is just showing, WhalePortal is just really showing us how powerful it is if you know how to use it. And for the coming bull market, if you are a short-term trader, I would actually argue that you cannot afford not to use this platform. And of course, you can use derivatives exchange data from other websites. You can go to the separate websites, but WhalePortal will give it to you in one page, which is very powerful, I think, personally. Now guys, let's go back to Bitcoin. Enough about WhalePortal. Yeah, Bitcoin is coming down, and like we said, the WhalePortal, as long as the funding remains positive and we can see this metric coming down, I still think that there might be a little bit more downside for Bitcoin. We have a support coming in right here at 24,600. Looks like we could be breaking that pretty soon. And then of course we gotta take some Fibonacci levels, so we take from the bottom right here till the top, and we can see that we actually 24.6k is an important Fibonacci level. 23.5k is also a important, that's going to be the next level. The 50% is at 22.7k, and we can see that the 61.80% actually lines up with 22k with the support of this megaphone pattern. So there's definitely possibility we are going to see that level again. What is the S&P 500 doing? This is actually quite crazy, guys. The S&P 500 broke back above this structure, but not back above the 200-day moving average. So this is something to take in mind. If we reclaim the 200-day moving average, guys, that will be very bullish for all the markets. And that would definitely be very, very dope. Actually, one thing I want to go with you to is the Bitcoin futures chart. So let's go to the Bitcoin futures chart, because there's still a gap below us at 20,200, and as you guys know, most of the times these gaps are getting filled, and I think right now it won't be any exception to this gap. Will sooner or later be filled, maybe in the next 60-day cycle low, maybe at the end of this month when we are seeing these FOMC meetings and a lot of important dates coming at the end of this month. So if you are still trying to buy Bitcoin on spot, I would highly suggest you to put buy orders around 20,000 US dollars, maybe a little bit above if you're buying on spot. If you want to trade with leverage, then we have to wait for the right opportunity. I will share those positions over on WhaleAlerts. So guys, If you are interested in taking the next step into WhalePortal, if you already use WhalePortal and you want to get alerts on these channels and on these charts, and you want to get extra information, extra content, then make sure to join WhaleAlerts, which you can do right here. The only thing that you need to do is to sign up on Bybit with our affiliate link down below this video, or when you click on this image. When you sign up on Bybit, you have to meet the deposit requirement, a minimum deposit of $100, and after that you can submit your user ID, your email address and your Telegram handle, and we will add you to the Telegram channel of WhaleAlerts, which is giving you this extra information. And so far, as you have been able to see in my previous movie, where I actually shared all the calls which we made over on WhaleAlerts, all the calls that we've made over on WhaleAlerts are in profit. And we actually so far made pretty good calls over there, so I'm very happy with that. So if you are interested in that, make sure to join just by joining Bybit as an active trader. I do have an alternative for the ones that have already a Bybit account and are KYC'd, because that means that you cannot create a new Bybit account with that same KYC, right? If you haven't have KYC yet, I would highly suggest you just create a new account on Bybit with another email, because if you create a new account with this affiliate link, you can also still get that $30,000 deposit bonus next to entering WhaleAlerts. So that is the second thing that you actually can get. So guys, if you're interested in that, make sure to join with the link down below. I want to thank every single one of you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a thumbs up. If you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends. And I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day. And I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.